One of the things we talked about last year when Hockey Zone came to visit was how important our juniors are to us as a club. With more than 230 juniors at our club, it makes us the biggest in Sydney. So it's a very important focus for us. In 2013, we ran a pilot coaching program with our under 13 age group. And in 2014, we've launched a brand new program right across the age groups, from Minkies right up to under 17s. The new coaching program is known as the Towards 2024. And that's because our aim in the program is to produce 2 homegrown Olympians for the 2024 Olympics. So that's a pretty awesome goal. So we need to make sure that we have a program of sufficient quality to match that ambition. So as a club, we've teamed up with Larry McIntosh, who's got more than 30 years experience in high performance sport and has been involved in 2 Olympic campaigns. And we've worked with Larry to help design a specific program that really focuses on the core skills of hockey. Larry, can you tell us a little bit about how the program actually works?
Yes, in 2014 has been a very exciting year at Ryde. They had 3 to 4 weeks trials across all the junior age groups, and from my perspective I just observed the sessions and we assessed the skill level throughout those training sessions, which really formed the foundation of the program this year.
Larry, can you tell us a little bit about what's covered in the program?
Yes, obviously from the reviewing of the trials, Tim, we identified the 4 core skills, obviously. Distribution, receiving, elimination and defensive skills have been the key themes. And obviously a key part of that is the video work that we've done collectively at Ryde, and we've been able to present multiple videos across those 4 core skills, which have helped the coaches and the planning of the various sessions weekly move to another level. It's been excellent.
And how does that translate into what actually happens on the pitch at training?
Well, we've been working in blocks, Tim, as you're aware, and each 4-week block we have a particular skill, and at the moment we're working on defensive skills. So I work with each of the coaches in those respective age groups and deliver that particular skill, and involving the coaches as well. So we're working collectively as a group, and on a monthly basis we change to a different theme, and that has obviously worked extremely well once again this year.
And this is the first year we've been running the program, Larry. Are you pleased with the way it's been progressing?
Yeah, very much so, Tim. One person can't come in and just sort of bring things to the club. It's been a great partnership that's evolved throughout the course of the year, and what's been really pleasing is the partnerships with the coaches across all the grades, not only the juniors but men and women in the senior groups as well. And what's starting to happen now is you're being approached by different grades. Can you do a session here, can you do a session there? And starting to find now coaches are bringing video for analysis as well, and we're having whiteboard sessions before sessions, etc. So that partnership has grown extremely well. So it's only setting a very, very solid foundation to move forward into 2015.
As you heard from Larry, the coaches and the players are really starting to buy into what we're trying to achieve with the program. But it's also been important for us to measure the effectiveness of what we're doing. So twice a year we have what we call the Skills Olympics, and these are specific testing sessions where we're able to gauge at the start of the year where the players are with certain skills, and then also assess them again at the end of the year. And this is really important information from our perspective, because it allows us not only to assess the improvement within the age group, but then also across age groups as well. So let's go and talk to Cecilia, the president of the junior club, about how it's all being received.
Tim, I think in 2014 we've seen some fantastic changes in the program. You can see the kids are really enjoying the program, smiling faces, much happier at training, and I think they're seeing improvement in themselves and in their game.
And how do you think the parents are receiving it?
I think the parents coming along, they're seeing more structured and organised training, and I think they'd be definitely seeing a big improvement in the skill of their children.
And all of our coaches are volunteers, Cecilia. How have they reacted to it?
Well, I think the coaches have been able to see better planning for their coaching for the day. They don't have a lot of time on their hands, and you're providing, and Larry's providing help and time for them. And in addition to that, we've had assistants come down and help them, and they all understand the program, and it seems to be executed better than I've ever seen it executed here before. Tim, it would appear that we're definitely achieving the 3 goals we set out to achieve at the beginning of the year. There's a huge skill improvement in the kids. They're getting active and they're having a lot of fun.
I'm with Tess and Beck, some of the girls from our under 15 team. Girls, what have you enjoyed most?
It's been really fun working with Larry and all the other coaches. It's a really fun environment, and I've learned a lot.
Yeah, I've made so many new friends, and I love Ryde. It's so good.
And what do you think has been the one thing that you've learnt the most this season?
Probably hitting properly from one end of the field to the other.
And for me, I've learnt how to trap the ball out in front and carry the ball properly.
So just along the lines of the success of our juniors, it would be inappropriate for us not to mention a pretty important event that's just taken place over in Perth. Rachel, can you tell us what that is?
The Under-21s national tournament, and we had 6 girls and 4 boys who participated in that tournament.
That's a lot of people. Alex, can you tell us, a couple of the girls played for different states?
Yeah, well, Rachel and I actually played for SA, which was great. They were a great bunch of girls, and you know, the other 4 girls played for New South Wales, so it was great mix of Ryde people over there, which was fantastic.
Indeed, awesome. And Tegan, as a member of the successful New South Wales team, how did it feel winning the gold?
Oh, it was a great feeling, like coming from last year where we were defeated by Queensland. Like, it was really good to get up on them this year.
Very cool. And what's the difference, Shelley, between playing club hockey and playing for state?
There's so much skill difference. The girls lift 1,000 times harder, they play harder. We've got more heart. Not that there's no heart out there for Ryde today, but we're always thinking of our club members back home as well.
Definitely. And last thing, Hannah, just previewing this Family Day clash, how important is it that Ryde gets the win?
100% important, and if we don't win, we don't make the first 4, and so this game's on the line for us.
So we also had the boys participating in the under-21s, which were over in Sydney over at Homebush. Tom, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, New South Wales got their win for the first time in 10 years, which was awesome. We had 4 players playing from Ryde, so we had Sam Lyles, we got Nick McEwen, who's currently in Greece, I think, at the moment, and Ben Craig.
And what was the end score of the final against?
It was against Victoria, and we were 7-2 winners. So yeah, we'd just like to congratulate all the Ryde players who've gone on to represent their state. It's an awesome achievement. Good work.
And I think it's just a great example of you know, the talent here at Ryde Club, and hopefully put back and for the juniors to come through and I guess do the same as well. So yeah.